Hello and welcome to Akshu's Kitchen. Today you will see how to prepare croissant, for which we will need the following ingredients. 500 grams of bread flour or strong white flour. If you don't have this, you can use the normal plain flour or maida. 50 grams of sugar, 100 grams of softened butter, 6 grams of salt and 7 grams of yeast, 150 ml of warm milk. First I am going to take the flour in a large bowl along with the dry ingredients, that is the yeast and the salt, along with the 50 grams of sugar, and mix all the dry ingredients well together first, and then to this I am going to add the 100 grams of unsalted butter which I have melted in the microwave for a minute, and mix all the ingredients thoroughly, give it a good mix, and finally add the 100 to 150 ml of warm milk, and also add additional 100 ml of water. The quantity is 250 ml of liquid in together, so that will be the right proportion for 500 gram of flour. And once it is kneaded well, form it into a round ball and put it in the bowl bag. Cover it with a damp kitchen towel and allow it to double in size in a warm place. So once it is doubled in size, I'm going to start rolling out. First, dust your worktop with some plain flour and transfer your dough to the worktop, and I'm going to expand it with the hands. It will be very soft in this stage. Before you start rolling with the rolling pin, try to extend it with your hands and fingers. I'm going to use the rolling pin only after I put the butter in it. So before using the butter, I have just extended into a rectangle shape using my hands, and I'm going to add another 250 grams of softened butter. So this I have not included in the ingredients list. So apart from the 100 grams of butter for the dough, you will need additional 250 grams of softened butter. So I'm going to place this in the middle of the rectangle shape dough which I have expanded, and I'm going to close it with the dough on both sides and seal the butter inside the dough thoroughly. So if you are residing in a warm place, you will need to put this dough back into the refrigerator so that the butter gets solidified well, and then start expanding it like this. So before rolling out, just punch it well with your rolling pin and then start rolling. So again extend it well, and then I'm going to fold it again. The concept is I have to bring out dough and butter in alternative layers. So now I'm going to pack it in a cling film and put it in the refrigerator for 10 to 15 minutes, and when it solidifies, again I'm going to roll it out. I'm going to do this for about a minimum of 3 to 4 times. You can also do it for 5 to 6 times, but a minimum of 3 to 4 times is required. And even if you do it more than 5 times, it will become very thin and it will start tearing out. So be careful not to damage the dough. So far I have folded it for about 3 times, and make sure you cover it with a cling film whenever you put it in the refrigerator. And this is the last time I put in the refrigerator, and I have allowed it to stay in the refrigerator for about half an hour. And now I'm going to divide it into 2 parts, and I'm going to work with one of the part now. Again I'm going to expand it well into a neat rectangular shape, and now it's about 3 to 4 millimeter in thickness. And now using a pizza cutter or a knife, I'm going to cut it into equal sized triangular shapes. So start from one edge and keep on continuing until you reach the end, and I'm going to fold it into the croissant shape one by one. So take one of the part, expand it well, and start from the wider side and start rolling slowly, and when you reach the end, pull it a little bit and expand it and finish it. And now I'm going to continue this with the other parts as well and keep it aside. You can also bend it a little at the edges to get a proper croissant shape, and keep on doing it for the other parts as well. Start from the wider side and just roll it until you reach the narrow end. So when you reach the narrow end, expand it a little and then complete it. And then I'm going to line it in a baking tray and cover it with a cling film and put it in a warm place to rise in size and double in size. And now you can see after about 1 hour it has doubled in size. So now I have got a beaten egg. I'm going to grease the croissants with the beaten egg using a brush. So make sure you cover all the exposed area of the croissant to be covered with the egg wash. And now it is ready to go into the oven. Bake for about 20 to 25 minutes at 200 degrees Celsius. And now croissant is ready. It is a little lengthy procedure, but the outcome is really marvelous. Try it and you'll really like it. Thank you for watching Akshu's Kitchen.